get your facts right. They were suspended. They were on suspension and transferred to Ebute Meta, expecting that, okay, we are done serving the punishment. When are we going to go back? They said they refused to respond to them. And they said, okay. Meanwhile, before they called them back, they started going to their former parish, the King's Court. They say Baba here, say then they go King's Court. Now Baba called the pastor never to allow them there again. If he should do, of course, that one knows, say if he try it will affect him too. And I want to believe the one in that King's Court should be ready too. They will not trust him. Before you know it, they said they don't want to see them in any of the parishes again. Any of Redeem. Kilo leto yen. Shetova, do you throw away the baby and the bath water? To the extent that because he now saw that people are following Iluyomade, that was when Iluyomade now went to came to America to come and see Kilonje, Tola Odutola. And I'm sure, remember I did that show. I said by the time they will go back, they will start their own church. He went to Tola Odutola, immediately he got to Tola Odutola. That one would have given him courage and said, start your own church, Joe. When they asked me to go, I started my own. Today, look at what we have today. You saw him in Tola Odutola's church. Even as at that time, if you want to when I saw the way the woman, Shiji was dancing. And they came back. Less than 2 weeks after they came back, they started. Immediately they started, not about 2-3 weeks after. Tola Odutola came to Nigeria. That was when the problem really became worse. Tola Odutola came to Nigeria to give support to Iluyomade. Not long after Tola Odutola left, Baba went to RCCG, City of David. Please connect the dots. If it is not vindictiveness, so you have been in contact with Tola Odutola that rubbish me in public. Remember Tola Odutola came on social media publicly 7 years ago, or how many years ago? The man really tear. He really tear. Many of you know that video. The video is still on YouTube. He said that the man rubbish them. Seeing Pastor Iluyomade and Tola Odutola was what finished everything. Tola Odutola now came back to Nigeria to come and give support again. So I'm very sure the King's Court pastor should be packing his load too. The King's Court that Iluyomade went to worship there, he should be getting his own load ready too. Because Baba will never trust him again. Baba will think he's a loyalist and is part of their caucus. Kóun náà ya máa páàkì lóòdì ẹ̀. Òun náà máa lọ. Because if this is not vindictiveness to the extent you now said Apapa family's name is buried and buried forever. And you gave another name. Favored family. Anyway, problem gbogbo yín nìyẹn.
This woman is who they call Aunty Adunni. She has been on YouTube, Facebook, doing her own thing, doing the analysis. She knows how to do better. She has been an insider before now, before they serve and breakfast. But on this analysis, she's very, 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 very. I reckon with what she said about the story, because he said, go and do your findings. Because most of the time when she comes talk about a regime, because she has been there, so she has every right to speak, and what she's saying is still obtainable till today. But based on this Iluyomade thing now. Say now that they ask these people to leave, that is it not vindictiveness? Calling out Adeboye that Adeboye is vindictive. Hmm. Isn't that serious? I used to look at Adeboye as somebody, yeah, man, you know, get it concern. People are just trying to malign his character. They will tell you that, oh, this money, this. This man does not have a. Looking at him and his wife, they are not even fashion people. They are not fashionable. They are not, they are not exposed. They are not enlightened. They are not the preparing appetite. They don't even have time for all this kind of money thing that a lot of pastors are just trying to acquire for themselves. But we are seeing a different version of who this man is. Went to her papa because of this analysis that this man has given, just the way she has said it. Now her papa family is no longer her papa. He changed it. That these guys are demons. They are this, calling them unprintable names, this and that. I don't understand. Some people are just too gullible. Some people, things don't even irritate them. Things don't irritate them at all. They don't even have self-worth. It's so unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate that this whole thing has turned to this has turned to this level. Now wow. Now how we inside church. No wonder the Bible says that the judgment is going to start from the house of God because of material things. Material things, everybody fighting each other. It has been ongoing for God knows when. No doubt, judgment is going to start from the house of God. All of them know these are the same thing they preach. Things of the world, we go with the word. Ohun ayé máa báyé lọ. Kill and far because of building this and that. It's all about money. It's all about money. They will not tell you that it's because of money, but it is glaring. When everybody knows that it is all about money, they just want to try to shift people's attention or mind from that. Gbogbo ẹ lọ kábọ̀, orí owó yìí lórí owó yìí náà ni. I always tell people, you say you join Redeem, they don't tell you wetin dey inside because people have an ulterior motive as well. You know say wetin you dey do, you are doing it for God. If you know you are not going to do it for God, then forget it. Or whatever you do, you forget it and move on. Or you do it and leave it there because of tribalism, because of nepotism, because of not treating everybody equally because they feel that some people are the ones that can be transferred. Most of all these pastors too. No, I have done this. Maybe they are just trying to use it to bribe the GO himself that once he sees I don't they do this kind of a thing, they no go fit transfer me. They feel they transfer all these kind of small people. Because that's I don't even know why it's paining them that when they tell you to leave, you now be crying that because of this, because of that. It's so unfortunate. All of them, everybody, every one of them has their fault. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.